Welcome to my channel. Today I will tell you about the underwater city. I wish you a pleasant viewing. More than 20 years ago, this underwater object attracted the attention of archaeologists and scientists, but since then it has remained almost unexplored. It lies under the waters off the coast of Cuba. With renewed interest, scientists have carefully examined international reports and expert opinions regarding this fascinating but still unconfirmed discovery that could potentially rewrite parts of human history. Please like this video and subscribe to this new channel, and you will see many more interesting and useful things. In 2001, a Canadian research team reported the discovery of massive stone structures deep in the ocean, suggesting the remains of a once thriving urban center. If confirmed, the object could be older than 6,000 years, making it 1,500 years older than the pyramids of Giza. However, this mystery still remains unresolved, according to a BBC report at the time. Researchers part of the Canadian Advanced Digital Communications Group were mapping the seabed off the coast of Cuba using sonar equipment when they discovered what appeared to be symmetrically organized stone structures. These formations resembled city streets and organized layouts, unlike the random rock formations usually found on the ocean floor. Interested, the team used an underwater robot to capture large format images. The robot's cameras showed huge, smooth blocks similar to granite protruding from the seabed at a depth of about 650 meters. Such precisely cut blocks are often associated with advanced architectural capabilities. A preliminary assessment suggested that the structures could date back to about 6,000 years ago. If this is true, then it puts them in the millennia before the construction of the most iconic monuments of ancient Egypt. In simple words, the people of that time were already able to build complex structures long before the Egyptian civilization reached its heyday. This in itself would require a significant rethink of early human history. As the Canadian team noted, such a construction would require not only advanced engineering skill, but also a level of social organization that is not usually associated with that era. Despite the potential significance, the researchers urge caution. In an interview with the BBC, they stressed that although the facility could have been a large urban center, it would be completely irresponsible to claim that it was before receiving evidence. The excitement was palpable, but so was the recognition that science requires careful evidence. This evidence proved difficult to obtain. Attempts to return and explore the site in more detail have been stopped, and according to multiple reports, no major expeditions have been conducted since 2005. Manuel Ichrold, a senior researcher at the Natural Science Museum of Cuba, reviewed the available data and described the shapes as extremely unusual in an interview with National Geographic. He admitted that it was difficult for him to explain them geologically, but reminded the public that nature is capable of creating truly unimaginable structures. What at first seems man-made may turn out to be a quirk of geology. Depth is another complicating factor. The facility is located approximately 650 meters below sea level. For artificial structures to sink to such a depth, according to Ichrold, they must be about 50,000 years old, much older than known advanced civilizations. Although sea levels in the Caribbean have been rising for thousands of years, they have not risen enough in the last 6,000 years to account for this depth. Unsurprisingly, the discovery has renewed speculation about the legendary lost city of Atlantis. One unidentified person even claimed that the Cuban object could be the ruins of this mythical metropolis. But, as the BBC noted at the time, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, and in archaeology, public fascination is no substitute for hard data. At the moment, the so-called Cuban underwater city remains a fascinating mystery. Although the images and sonar images suggest something unusual, the lack of comprehensive study leaves open the possibility that the structures are completely natural. Without deeper research, the debate between geology and archaeology will continue.